This is a video chart presentation of Southern Home Medical Equipment brought to you by InsideWallStreet.com. Southern Home is a pink sheet listed stock trading our ticker SHOM. Revisiting this, we did it right in through this area where there's a strong resistance level. Things were turning pretty bullish. Technical analysis was saying that if it could break out, there's a good chance of it going much higher. And of course, it did well above the old resistance level right there around 0085, even 0095. Closed over 3 cents on Friday. Just a very strong chart, very strong technical move. We're going to see these indicators now just in full-blown bull mode. See strong uptrend to the MACD, even beforehand giving hints, making higher lows, strong move. Not going to get a lot of read out of these at this point because it's just purely riding on momentum. Nice thing to see is this ADX is still relatively low. Nice uptrend to it. Right now just getting ready to push through 30. A lot of room for the ADX to continue in a strong trend. This is just a great incline in the money flow index, just showing that money's coming into the stock. Very strong. Of course, right now up over top of 80. The important thing to remember is even on any retraces, you want to see this hold around 50 or above. Stay in bull chart territory, continue to push upward. See the accumulation distribution took a pretty good dive. That happened right here on this little bit of a selling day. Oftentimes with TA, those sort of things are necessary to try and reset the charts a little bit. Not crazy about the fact that it made a lower low right in through this area. But I do like the idea of still maintaining the overall uptrend. And you can see buying pressure came immediately right back into the play. Shaking money flow, of course, based on the accumulation distribution, dipped slightly below zero. Once again, now though, making its move back through zero, it looks like. Buying pressure starting to overcome selling pressure. It's a great look at the CCI, people that use this. Of course, it's always in conjunction with other indicators, but Lambert defined buy and sell points by the break of 100. Right there would have been the buy point. The break back down through 100 would have been considered a sell point. You can see just very briefly, pulled right back up above it, holding once again above 100. It's just a good lesson in TA how that CCI can be used as buy and sell points and hold points. If it doesn't want to break back down through 100, it's still a hold. Technically speaking, it would have been sell, rebuy. You see the move that this would have made from that point forward. The buy point would have been right through there, which is tying right in with the breakout of resistance, and it would still be a hold. It's a pretty good lesson there in TA is how this is working. Full stow, we talked about this plenty of times. Holding over top of 50 is a bullish chart, and you can see it going back into February. This chart's been in bull mode ever since that time. And the tricks, which I really like for a long-term indicator, just a great overall uptrend. Somewhere through there, you look for that channel. It's getting pretty high. There's just a lot of momentum and a very strong trend going with the stock right now. Similarly with the RSI, holding over top of 50, holds it in bull chart territory. And outside of this one dip right through here, where it went down and tested the bottom support in the 50-day moving average, this chart's been bullish the whole time. Of course, now over top of 70, that's where momentum traders like to see it. A lot of momentum. They'll call that the power zone. Now down to the nuts and bolts of plays like this. Again, there was the breakout point. We could even put it up there at 0095. Tying right in with the support level that was held on this little bit of a consolidation. You can see drop down, filled the gap, pulled right back up, tested that area a couple more times. It's a nice consolidation of a little flag pattern. Somewhere right through there would be your pole. And right around through there, something like that would be your flag. Definitive resistance set up once again. Right there around 1.5 pennies. And then, of course, it blew through it, actually on a little bit lower volume. Then the volume came pouring in a lot more heavily. This traded up 22 million shares. 23 million shares on Friday. A lot of volume in this play, a lot of momentum behind it. So on any sort of deep pullback, I want to see that 1.5 penny hold. Of course, that's too far outside of stop loss parameters. I'd start to look in this area of 2.5. So when charts like this are moving along as fast as this one is, you have to start to look for support and resistance levels to start to define themselves. Obviously, this is in just a full-blown breakout mode. 50 and 200-day moving averages both trending upward at this point, trading over top of all the short-term moving averages. It's another great example of this pink line. We use this on breakouts. You always want to see it hold that pink line, and a lot of technical traders will use that as buy and sell points. You can see it's right now at 018. It does move pretty quickly. It'll catch up to it. Look for it to continue to try and pull support off of that, much like it did right through here. Never broke below it. It never would have been a sell. Once it broke out, it would have been a hold the whole time until it broke through that pink line. So when you get into breakouts like this, you have to wait and allow some support levels to develop. Right now, it does have one around 2.5 cents. It's pushed outside the Bollinger Bands again. So in the future, I'd look for this to continue to push, and I'd look for another consolidation, establish a support level, and then try and make the next leg up. All in all, those SHOM, just a great example of technical analysis. Long channel, breakout, into a flag, breakout again, and now just pushing hard on increased volume. Some momentum trader's dream kind of play. So we'll come back and revisit this again in the future and see where this continues to go. As always, annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the InsideWallStreet.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. Do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by Inside Wall Street is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.